or how the faculty member as an inventor is different than an individual that may be working in a company. I think this will help you get a sense of the uniqueness or the distinctiveness of the university situation. First off, they receive 25% of the net receipts. Beyond that, they get another 25% goes to accounts that they control. That's very unusual for people in industry. There's only a few enlightened companies that even allow people to be working on things of their own interest. And a lot of times it's a kind of a nice accolade that they get for being an inventor, and they were hired to do that kind of work, and they don't get anything beyond that, maybe a small little bonus or something like that. They can start a company, and we'll talk a lot more about that as we get going. And they can start a company and remain at the university. They don't have to. That's the old model. The old model was, if you're going to do this, all right, see you later, and we're going to let you go. Today, the model is, generally speaking, the people who do this work are the top researchers at the university. These are not, I put it this way, if we have to go out, if you will, sell the industry to adopt this technology, we got to have the highest quality research that we can. It's not, we cannot sell schlock. We can only sell some of the highest quality, peer-reviewed, biggest name people out there. So it's not inconsequential that you see that the people who are serial inventors are also the people that bring in a lot of money for their research programs to the university. Now, that doesn't mean that all researchers are interested in commercialization, but I would dare say any of the major patents that we have in our portfolio are from the most active of researchers. They have the biggest laboratories, they have the biggest publications there, and the students flock to their labs to be part of that kind of group. Faculty can consult, and they do so as an independent contractor. Most universities in the U.S. have it's almost like a common law rule, if you will, but it's codified in policy, that they can take 20%, 1/5, 1/6, something like that of their time to be an independent consultant. Now, and we totally encourage that. That's a good relationship to begin a partnership with a company or whatever that'll help put them in a market context about their work. What we have to make sure is that the intellectual property that they created at the university is part of the university, and we'll get into that as we get going about what the role of consulting and how that works. They can't get anywhere without grant funding. I mean, there is no research budget per se at the University of Colorado. There are very small seed grant programs. $50,000 is a big one. I mean, $50,000 as a federal grant is a tiny one. So there isn't a speculative or a initiating or continuation research budget. It's pretty much what they are able to go out and get themselves. And they also have to be able to be part of a community of scholars who write and teach about this technology. A university is an open environment. A university is an environment where dissemination of information is the coin of the realm. And at a company, that is less likely the case. You're going to be much more proprietary and a lot more, if you will, secretive about that. But faculty have a property right in the job. They have tenure. And as many of you know, as we've read the paper over the last couple of years, the University of Colorado went through some pretty torturous times around tenure. And maybe you may not know, the University of Colorado has some, is a national leader in what's called post-tenure review. And that basically is, okay, you can say that tenure is something you get for life. Well, it is, but it can be taken away from you. And for more than just moral turpitude. And the University of Colorado has put together the rules and the processes and the standards around that.